hello everyone. This is DJ BC on the BC Show on 91.1 FM D Source and also live on YouTube through the WTSC The Source. I will say we have a special guest today. We have Frank Unify. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you doing, man?
Oh, I'm doing really, really well. I'm very happy to have this interview today. It is incredible. I would say, like, how's your weekend been? I know we had an excellent performance last night.
That's what people keep telling me. I thought it went well. Weekend I came up, Friday night, promote my concert, make sure everyone's going. Saw all the boys. It was good. I haven't been back in Potsdam since I graduated last May. But weekend was cool then, preparing for the concert. And we had it. I know you didn't come. I knew you couldn't make it.
Yeah, it was really snowing at Lake Placid. It was for it was for AK side.
Mm-hmm.
We had a formal over the weekend, so we were at Lake Placid. And it was snowing. I was gonna leave, but at a certain point, it was snowing so much that it was a tough drive.
Yeah.
But I did see a lot of videos. I will say though, there was a new dance that was unlocked at that concert.
Oh yeah?
The Robro Stewie.
The Robro Stewie.
How's
that go?
So basically, it was originated by Nate Armano.
Okay.
So pretty much it goes like you pretty much put your right foot out and your left foot out, kind of like.
Can I put it back? Okay.
But like yeah, and then pretty much you would do some sort of like milking the cow. So he would do like that. He was doing that, and it kind of just like spread a little bit. They had this huge mosh pit, and I would see like Tom, he would just do it. I was like, that is sensational.
Mm-hmm.
So we unlocked the roast Stewie.
Cool.
They had to pay homage to Stewart's. They really need it. It is a classic part of Clarkson University.
I totally agree. It's part of the experience. I did see one mosh pit out there, at least one. I was like, okay, they're going crazy for Robro.
Yeah, they are going crazy for Robro.
The show started with a bang. You heard what happened?
What happened?
So I started with just a snippet of Robro, it's like a part of the chorus. So I run out, Robro. So I run off stage, and then it's wet, right? And I slip.
You slipped?
I slipped, dude. It was cinematic. My girlfriend, she was behind me. She was DJing. She was like, "Your slip was cinematic." I was like, "Thanks, babe." And I got right up. I got right back up. And I kept going because I was locked in. It was like, first concert. Maybe I'm a little nervous. Not really, but go out, fall immediately, right on my ass. I'm so sore today. My back hurts.
I mean, that's what I think. That was just the first concert jitters.
It was because the stage was wet.
I mean, it was wet. Clarkson did not clean that.
They mopped it up for Strong Kingston, though. It took 20 minutes.
What? So in 20 minutes?
Yeah, he was 25 minutes late, or 25 minutes delayed from when he was supposed to start.
Yeah, he probably showed up, was he like an hour and a half late to, I've heard he was an hour and a half late to, sound check and everything.
Yes. He, I don't know why he was late, there was no reason given, but he pulled up to the IRC, and he's like, yo, we're here next to the Pointy building. And I'm like, okay, the IRC. And then one of the guys goes over to get him, and they roll down the windows, and so much marijuana smoke comes out. He was so high for that concert. He told them to close all the doors. Leave my dressing door open, but close all the other ones. So they closed mine. And they're like, Sean King said this has to close. I was like, okay.
Were you able to talk to him?
No. He was in I don't know what exactly he was doing, but he didn't talk to anybody at all.
He just performed
just left. And he also how at concerts you get a rider?
Yeah.
You got, I want cookies, give me some fruit in my dressing room. He asked for a speaker, so they put a $400 speaker in his rider. And James Miras, he runs Cub.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, yo, can you sign the speaker for us? That'd be cool. And Sean Kingston, I go out of my dressing room because I'm like, oh, I should probably go to the concert. I finished my concert. I was like, I should probably go to Sean Kingston's now. And he's he's walking. I'm like, oh, with his whole entourage, and he has a huge speaker in his hand. I'm like, why is he carrying the speaker? why is he carrying shit? These guys, 6 guys. But then later, James told me that he was putting the speaker in his car, and that was Clarkson's speaker. It's you ask for food in your rider, you ask for a speaker, you don't take the speaker with you.
Yeah, he's like, it's a speaker. I'm Sean Kingston. I gotta take it, I guess. He was just trying to acquire things, I guess.
He was trying to get the most out of it.
Yeah.
He was so high. He's probably just trying to have a good time. He's like, yo, I should take the speaker. And all his boys are like, whatever, dude. You're going to have to carry it. We're not stealing that. He's like, I'll carry it. I don't care. He was like putting it in his car. But we ended up getting it back.
Yes. You got the speaker back from Sean Kingston.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say, though, that's crazy, though. I know, like, so some artists, they usually do something very outlandish. I know, like, BB No Money, he would give away a book in his concert.
It was a Shaquille O'Neal cookbook.
It was a Shaquille O'Neal cookbook.
It was actually one of the girls in my suite. Like, she was in the suite, and she had it. She won it. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then I know Young Gravy, when he performed, he threw salad. Or he was like...
Salad?
Yeah, it was salad, from what I remember. He was like, I've been eating healthy lately, so I've been eating, like, carrots and tomatoes. And he's like, I have salad. Dig Song got the salad, I believe. He threw the salad on stage.
Was it, like, in a container?
Yeah, it was in a container. Just, like, tossed.
I thought you were just throwing lettuce. Everyone gets a piece.
I wish we threw money.
Everyone gets to leave.
Like,
that type of lettuce.
Yeah, that type of lettuce. He did not do that, though. But, yeah. Well, I will say the big thing is I wanted to always know about, though. I know you have your new stuff coming out, though.
Mm-hmm.
But I was really happy to hear Robro. But a lot of the listeners, they don't know, is the origins of, like, your rap career and, like, what came for you to be the person that you are right now after performing Springfest yesterday. So I was wondering, just, like, I want to hear a little bit about, like, why you wanted to start rapping.
How did I get into the rap career?
How did you get into the rap career?
So I started off, I was like doing chemical engineering, civil engineering, and then winter break happened. Winter break, I didn't get a job this winter break, so I just like, was hanging out with Buddy, and FL Studio, like it's a place you can make like beats and stuff and make music. Someone was like, yo, I got that on a flash drive, like I can give it to you. I was like, oh yeah, sure, like, and then he gave it to me, and we made like a song that day, and I was like, it was fun. So like all that winter break, I made like 8 different songs. And one of those songs, obviously, was Robro. And obviously, Robro picked up steam after a little while. So then I was like, yo, this is pretty cool. Like, I want to try, like, doing this after I graduate. So then when I graduated, like, I got my 2 degrees. Like, I was chilling. I had a good GPA. And I was like, I can really do whatever I want. Like, I'm going to go with this music thing and see what it is. Like, I know if I work hard enough and I stay consistent, like, I will succeed in it. Because I feel like the music that you hear, like, especially rap, is like drugs, guns, and sex. Yep. But, like, obviously I'm not rapping about that. More like an intellectual, like, engineer rapper, like, type thing.
I mean, you did get a 3.91 GPA.
3.1, no.
No.
3.91. Yeah.
3.91, and you did go to the bar 3 times a week.
Had to make time for both.
Yeah, you had to work hard, play hard.
Exactly.
It's like that type of mentality you had.
Yes. That's very true.
But I will say, though, so you made 8 songs and Robro caught steam. I was curious, how long did it take you to make Robro? Like,
how long did it take me to make Robro?
Yeah, like the song, Robro.
3 days.
3 days?
Yeah, so like first day I wrote it. First day I wrote the chorus and I recorded the chorus. Second day I did the verse, and then I think I'd spend another day like, changing up the verse. And I was like, okay, it's good.
And then, so that took you like 3 days to make. How long, so like recording and everything, so it wasn't part of the 3 days? Or?
Yeah, like everything, like it was done 3 days. Like, it only took me like 2 days to do it, but like with all the little things, like a 3rd day.
That's crazy. Also, like, where'd you get your beats? Like, do you make your own beats, or did you have someone do it?
For Robro, like those songs I made back in the winter break, I was just getting beats off the online. And but I do make my own beats for all the other songs like Tinder Bio. I don't know, you heard that one?
No, I haven't.
That song goes like,
I heard the first part before I came in today, but yeah.
Okay.
But like not the entirety of the song though.
Yeah, it like goes through like 4 different Tinder bios and like little miniature song segments. So like each one has a different beat. So like me being able to make my beat allows me to be more creative. Like what I'm doing, I create something that's like not. It's like original, like not mainstream or like regular like that.
Yeah. So like, how do you like for creating beats? Like, how do you figure it out? Do you go look at like Genius interviews? Like, usually Genius has a lot of interviews and stuff.
Oh, like how did I
figure
out how to make beats?
Yeah, like what was like your source, like your research for it? Like
what I started with, I got Skillshare. You know what Skillshare is?
Yeah.
Online learning thing.
Yeah.
So I got a subscription on that, and there's like FL Studio tutorial for beginners, and there's like intermediate and advanced. So I did beginners, I did intermediate, and I mean the guy, I didn't think the tutor was that good, so like the advanced stuff he wasn't really. So then I YouTubed mostly for the rest. But when you go in to make a beat, it's usually like you find there's two ways to do it. You either can start with the melody first, like the nice instrument, and like if you find a good sound, you make a melody, and you put drums onto that. Or you can make like a sick drum loop, and then somehow find a way to put a melody onto it. So I usually start with the melody. Like if I find a sound I like, I'll be like, yo, can I make this into like a nice rhythm or whatever?
That's sensational.
Mm-hmm.
But like, how long did it take you to at least like really master, like making beats for yourself?
Well, how long did it take me to master it? I haven't.
I mean, obviously not, but like become like actually, you know,
be able to make like a decent beat.
Yeah, because at first you said for the first one you did. Did you have anyone help you make your first stuff?
No.
At first.
No, just like Skillshare.
I mean, but you said that you got all your beats online. But eventually,
right.
When you were able to eventually
make beats,
yeah, on your own, how long did that take you?
I feel like before I made like a good beat, probably like 3 months. But then when you know how to do it, you can do it over and over. Like there was one day, like, and it's like some days you find inspiration. Like one day I made 5 beats, 3 of them were good, 2 of them weren't, and then 2 of the 3 that were good were like pretty good. Like I really liked them. So like I had days where I was really productive like that, and there's other days where you come on, you're like trying to make a beat, and it's like you like do a couple different melodies, like that sounds terrible, kind of like not really feeling it. I just don't have it. So like it comes and goes like that. But when you're like on, I can make a beat in like an hour, maybe less. If you really feel it and it's coming, or it could take a whole day and I have nothing.
Yeah, because I know it's like making beats is the hardest part. It's also a big selling point.
Do you think it's the hardest part?
Well, it tends because a lot of songs can be real. Won't be because making a good song, you have to have a good beat.
Most of the time.
Most of the time, a lot of people get hooked on the beat.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, like we'll just do like Metro Boomin's, not his newest album, but his new album. Like remember for like
Heroes and Villains.
No, We Don't Trust You. He did the deluxe like. We still don't trust you. But when he did like that, like when he made that beat, or a lot of people they cater towards Metro Boomin's music is he always makes very, very good beats.
Yes. Yeah.
So when he has really good beats,
like a Metro Boomin album's gonna have good beats throughout.
Yeah, but like not many people do that beforehand. But like when when you're going in, like the instrumental's gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, because at least it sucks you right in. So when you suck in the listener, and then obviously afterwards it's the lyrics that come with it as well.
Right.
But I think that I feel like it's usually if you have a good beat to really suck the listener in, then the lyrics come in as well. It helps a lot with music and everything. So that's why I always find beats. I don't know if you agree with that. I mean,
I think there's like 2 different paths to it. It's like you can have a song with a bumping beat, and like the lyrics just have to be on the beat. You know what I mean? The beat will take care of it. Or you could have like a minimalistic beat that like has a couple instruments, but they only come in here and then. But, like the vocals and the words, like that's what the catchy part is. So I feel like it goes both ways. Obviously there's an in between as well, but the beat is definitely crucial. You can't have a big like bumping beat and try to do like bumping vocals too.
Yeah.
Like you can overwhelm it, and you don't want a minimalistic beat and then minimalistic vocals. So it's all about finding that balance and seeing how it like fits together.
Yeah, I will say that's a good point, though. But I will say, I know. So you're doing your rapping full time basically, right?
Mm-hmm. I've been substitute teaching a little bit for like 8th graders and below.
Okay, how's that going?
Good. They call me Mr. U. The 5th and 6th graders, they're at lunch, right? And I walk into the lunchroom, and then they start clapping, and then they start cheering like Mr. U. And you know what I did to make them start cheering?
What you do?
I walked into the lunchroom.
Walked into the lunchroom.
That's all it took.
Do you show them your music as well?
I show a couple kids, but like, they're kind of young. I mean, I don't swear in my rap music, but you know, parents probably won't like it, so I try to keep it low.
I think like if you like show like it, I'm not that'd be really. I think like, well, I mean, you're saying you're like 14, right?
8th graders, I think, or 13.
Yeah, 13, 14. I don't think
High schoolers will be better.
they're probably listening to that stuff anyways. I mean,
They're listening to way worse. They're listening to Sexy Red and Lil Mabu.
I mean, I'm not a big Sexy Red fan at all.
Me neither.
No, terrible.
I don't know why we would be.
I know.
I can understand why someone would be. It'd be weird for us to be.
But yeah, that's so you do show your music too to some people, and you know when you substitute though. But I will say, what songs have you showed them? Like just Robro, or is it like anything else?
I think the only song they really heard was Snippets, because like obviously I just released the album like a week or so ago, and they had a whole break, like you know, spring break or whatever for them.
Okay.
So I haven't been able to like you know get to them.
You should do for one of your last days before if you ever are done with substitute teaching. You should show them Robro.
While they're in the lunchroom.
Yeah, you should do a lunchtime performance, like just for you, a lunchtime performance before like Robro. I think all the 8th graders are gonna go crazy.
They're gonna like that. They're gonna like that.
They'll be like, let's go. They'll be clapping you up and everything.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna start making messes though.
Yeah, making messes though. I know a lot for your lyrics. You do pay a lot of homage to a lot in Potsdam.
Mm-hmm.
I do know that you love Potsdam, right?
Clarkson. Potsdam's cool. Potsdam's cool. Like I like that it's a college town. Like you got all colleges. Like you go to the bars, it's college kids. Like that's what I like about Potsdam.
You do shout out a lot of the bars here. You do shout out Maxfield's.
I think I only shout out Duff's.
And Duff's.
I don't think I shout out Maxfield's.
You haven't shot Maxfield's?
No.
I swear, like you shot Maxfield's. You love Fields though.
Yeah. I like Larry's too, but no one goes there anymore.
No, but like everyone's just pushing Duff's now. They have new management.
Oh yeah, they got a new basement too.
They got a new basement. It's looking good. Looking good. Well, I will say with you shouting out Duff's, but
yeah, I was in the Duff's basement yesterday, and they have like new urinals, and have you been in it? It's like ice.
Yeah, it's like
in like a drain.
Yeah.
Do you know why it's ice?
I have no idea why it's ice. I only went there like once, and that's basically it.
What I figured it was is because like if they put water in there, the water would just go straight down the drain. If they put nothing in there, then the pee would kind of like stay. But if you like pee on the ice, it'll melt the ice, create water, and it'll wash it into the drain. So it's like kind of like a cool urinal. I've never seen like an ice urinal like that.
I have not even been in there. I only go in the upstairs one. Well, like, I've been down to the basement, like just just chill. But I never like went in the urinal there. But
check it out, bro.
I guess I gotta go check.
It out.
I gotta go check. I gotta check out the. I gotta go check out
that urinal, bro. Big recommendation.
That's crazy. I'm gonna go.
Had a great experience.
Yeah, this man really pondering. This man just literally just giving reviews of random urinal.
I never seen it before. I was like, this is cool. This is cool.
But yeah, I know. So, not just Boston. I do know you love. You've done a lot here at Clarkson. I know you were the tour guide. Like you were the most known tour guide.
Probably, yeah.
Like pretty much any time I ever see like you doing people doing tours, it was always you, and you always were on the Clarkson page.
Yeah, I modeled one time.
You did model one time with you had a background with the Amish people.
Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What? How did you thought of that?
Well, in my song, I'm like, we live in the poorest county in the state. We live in prime frontier Amish real estate. Because you drive down a back road around here, 10 minutes, you're in Amish country.
Yeah.
It's like that's kind of what this place is. In a way, obviously Clarkson's like the bastion of hope. It's like the oasis in the middle of the desert of Amish people. Nothing wrong with Amish people. I like them. No. They're cool to be around.
Yeah, have you hanging out with an Amish person for a day?
No, my mom's a real estate agent though, and she said that she was like trying to sell one of their properties, and it's very hard to understand different dialect.
Like it's just like dialect. Do they like have like a truck? I've seen Amish people with like Ford Mavericks. Like, do they come in with like horse wagon, basically?
I think the one my mom was working with. There's like different types of Amish people. Some don't even use lights. Some will have cars, I guess.
All I know is they make very good furniture.
Yes, because they take their time.
Yeah, they take their sweet time, but they do a good
quality.
job. They're good with the woodworks.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely sensational with their woodworking. It's S tier. Well, I will say, I know he put that. I know he shot at Walmart. What was going first episode? I know he shot at Walmart. What was with the Walmart shout out?
Well, the whole premise of the song is like Walmart is a place where you can get anything. You can get groceries, or you can get a lethal weapon.
I mean, you said milk.
So you can get milk, bread, butter, tossed in your bag, a new gun with an extended mag, or a new rifle with an extended mag. And you know how you can buy guns at Walmart?
Yeah, you can get guns at Walmart.
People in like Europe, they think that's crazy. Like you can go to the grocery store and buy a gun.
Yeah, I
like
know.
It's wild though. Like it doesn't make sense, really.
It's like one of the last few WalMarts, I believe, that just sell weapons. Like
in countries.
I believe so.
Yeah, it's going away. I feel like.
Yeah, because I go to some WalMarts. There's no guns. Like,
yeah,
you just don't
they're starting to get rid of it.
Yeah, but it's just not here. I also found it's crazy. Like just you can like get like just butter and milk and then get a shotgun, and it's crazy that they don't like you don't need a gun license for that.
You do. I don't know.
For a hand, I went to the shooting range actually a year ago. Well, I thought it was for like the Ryan Gun Club, but you had to like bring your own basically.
Mm-hmm.
But so I called like Walmart and asked them about it. So
really?
apparently you can get rifles and shotguns without. I could be wrong on this. I couldn't. I mean, well, I called them. They said you don't need a license. They do background checks, obviously. They also don't give it to everybody. Well, like they get background checks, but you don't need like a license. You do need a license for like if you're getting like a handgun. So like a pistol,
right.
You need like
concealed carry.
Yeah, and so you technically can just go to Walmart and buy a shotgun with a background check, and then just put it in a gun locker.
Oh, you just need a background check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you just can't. Yeah, like I said, you can't just go there. And just,
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, yeah.
You're like, yeah, we want to purchase this one today. You know, because it doesn't work like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I do know that. I do know you love shouting out. You did love Robro.
Yes, still do.
So this day, I heard you ate Robro this morning.
Mm-hmm. You had Robro this morning. Ate Robro yesterday. Day before.
You get the same meal every day.
Every morning I kind of have the same thing, like fruits, pineapples, mangoes with pudding. I feel like it's like I'm in like a tropical forest. I just get fruits, pudding. What am I talking about? Yogurt.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's such a great way to start the day. I feel like because fruit's healthy, and it's like light, get the digestive system going. But then I'll go simple servings, whatever they got. But Robro has so many options. It's definitely not the same thing every day.
No, I mean you can get like
I get salad every day.
Servery, it's kind of mid. If I'm being honest. I mean, but
I
Robro
pasta once a week.
I mean,
would've.
I don't mind the pasta. I do know you can get some nice chicken, steak. I mean, at Robro and ham. And if you want vegan options, they got it.
They
do got it.
I mean,
you got you covered. That's why I love that you shout out Robro though.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll say you did play Tinder, bro. Tinder bio. My bad. Tinder bio.
You're good.
Well, I will say, what was your inspiration for that song?
For Tinder bio?
Yeah.
Well, I was making my Tinder bio, and I was just like, there could be different types. Like I could do different jokes with this bio, to, like try to get girls. I ended up realizing that making your bio a joke actually isn't like the right way to go about it, but it got me thinking for like the song. So like in that song I had 4 different bios. The first one's like a gym guy. He's like a jack dude, probably good looking, but he only wants to get in bed with you. So like the girl says no room. Then the next guy, he's like a sensitive guy, but like he's like really like loving. It's like kind of a lot how like open how nice he is. He's too nice.
He's just a nice guy.
A nice guy.
Do you believe nice guys finish last?
He got X'd out in the song.
Oh, you X'd him out?
He got X'd out.
Poor guy.
Third guy, whale hunter, certified chubby chaser. Just looking for a BBW. That's really all I'm on the app for. Just trying to find a plus size woman. And he gets X'd out. Makes sense. He tried.
Yeah.
And then the last bio is yours truly, the caring, compassionate, and charming Frank, and he gets matched. And it's a happy end to the song.
Wow. At least you have a happy ending with your song.
Happy ending.
Yeah. I would say that's some good stuff, right? I was curious. So for most of your songs, like how long do you usually take to like make them? I know Robo took you 3 days, but for a lot of other songs.
Well, excuse me. Frank Unify, one of the songs I made, it took about 4 months probably. But that's because I was learning how to mix, I was learning how to master. Obviously, it took like to write the lyrics. That was like a 2-3 day thing. But then I came back and rewrote them later, so like maybe it was like 4 days total. But the beat and the lyrics, that probably only took like a week. But just like I learned how to master, mix on that song, like everything to do with making music sound like it could be on the radio or whatever, industry level sound. So it took me 4 months for that one. Tinder Bottle probably took a month. Snippets I probably took like 3 months on low key. But now that I know like how to make music, like I was just learning on this stuff. Now that I know and I'm like becoming acquainted, I'm getting way quicker. To like remake Clarkson Freestyle, obviously the lyrics were already written, but I just did the vocals. That took me 2 days. To remake Robro, it took me 2 days, or 2.5 days. So I'd say if I was starting a song from scratch, I had to make the beat, write the lyrics, and make it sound good. Probably take 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
I would guess.
Yeah. So like, I know for a lot of your songs, it's very hard to make like the catchy lyrics, and
lyrics aren't really a problem for me.
There isn't? Like, do you like brainstorm it, or like brainstorm like what themes you have, what you want for your song, and then kind of just the lyrics just come out to you, or do you just like just say what's on your mind and that's basically it?
I have a very long list of rap ideas.
You have this list on you.
I do have this list on me. One I just added recently. It was like it's like comparing yourself to NBA superstars. Like, do you watch the NBA? You do.
I love the NBA.
Okay, so it's like the boys at the court, they call me James Harden, the way I play defense.
So you're saying you're a bad defender?
Mm-hmm. They compare me to KD, the way I'm loyal, because of my loyalty. They compare me to KD because of my loyalty. That type of song.
Oh
like
my.
They say I'm like you, Luka, because of how fast I am. I'm the MVP Jokic because of my jumping ability, like that type of thing.
So,
like,
dude, you're putting out the worst NBA player I've ever heard in my entire life now. James Harden.
He's a mix of James Harden, Luka, and Jokic. How's that bad?
You said that
it's the only
you
the
said that
worst trades.
You said Luka, and Luka's slow.
Luka for his speed.
You should have said Luka offense, or at least James Harden passing.
Nah, bro, the boys of the court call me Luka because of my speed. I swear to God.
Hey, they call me. Those boys.
They call me Luka Doncic. Thank you. They call me Kawhi Leonard the way I hype up the team. Like,
oh my god!
Just like Kawhi.
Oh my god! He is a fun guy though. He is a fun guy.
So I wrote that one the other day. These ideas that come to me. You laughed. You think it's like a
I think it's fun.
I obviously had to write it, make it catchy beat. Make it good.
Yeah, I mean, that's funny. Oh my god,
The way I hyped up.
Oh my god, that's actually so funny. That's so funny. So like, how many do you have on this list? It's like 30 to like 50, or
yeah, probably like 50. 30 to 50 is probably a good estimate. Some of them aren't good.
No, do you like have to like trash songs, or have you?
I haven't trashed any songs. Not really. There's songs where it's like, the lyrics are always like the lyrics are always what I wanted. Like, I would make a song, like I wanted to write these lyrics about this thing. They're fine. I'm not upset with them. But sometimes like the beat really isn't there, or like there's just my flows aren't there. Like something's off with this one. I have to make it better. Usually is what I do. That's why it took me 4 months for Frank Unify. So I gotta make it better rather than trashing it. But maybe one day I'll be able to make a song a day, and then I can trash songs. But right now, trashing a song will be trashing weeks of work.
Yeah, but I know you're a continuous worker. So like, So what's the day-to-day life on I'm here like making music. So like, do you do like a 9 to 5 on how to on that, or do you
No.
like do it like?
I'll tell you my day. So I get up probably like 10 a.m. and I'll do vocal exercises like like that type of thing to try and improve my voice. Then I might do a little thing on the computer, like whatever I'm work on for a little bit, and then hour goes by, have my breakfast, then I'll work, and then if I get like burnt out, need a break, I'm like super into learning things. Like I loved school. Now there's no school. I've learned on my own. I read a book that covered the entire history of the Jewish people from start to finish.
Really?
1975, but it was like 1,196 pages. Took me 6 months to read.
Wow.
But I'll come read that. So I did Jewish people. I did the Roman Empire. I did the whole history for that on a podcast. I'm up to 1000 AD with Chinese history. Did all Mongolian history, and I'm reading the Bible right now, a quarter way through.
Which type of Bible?
It's the New International Version.
Okay.
So it's like easier to read. Like they make the language nice.
Okay. No, 'cause I have the Bible at my house, but it's in Portuguese.
Do you read Portuguese?
Yeah, I speak enough to get by, but yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Enough to get by.
Well, yeah, it's
Well,
my second language.
It's
I'm
gonna be
not
hard to read the Bible then.
well, like I know I can get the gist of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can read it. So I have Brazilian citizenship, so I've been to Brazil a few times, 5-6 times. I have I have a passport and everything.
Citizenship.
Yeah, dual citizenship.
You're born?
Um, my mom's from Brazil.
Okay.
So,
That gives you a citizenship?
yeah,
Okay.
basically.
Cool.
But yeah, I've been there 5 to 6 times. My mom has like a farm there and everything. So
That's dope.
It is dope.
I think I had a great grandparents that owned a mountain out there in the rainforest or whatever.
Yeah. Well, it's always good that you're always continuously learning though. But yeah, back to my Brazil thing. Yeah, I pretty much just visit my family there, see the farm. Usually, I'll do a lot of travels by horseback. Yeah,
Sounds
so
like a vibe.
I was able to like learn how to ride a horse, and then how to milk a cow, pretty much, and like just like learn what it's like to like live in the farm. So I was kind of reliving my mom's childhood. Because my mom grew up in the farm. She would get up at 5, 6 in the morning to do the farm duties, and then go to school, and come back, do more farm duties, homework, bed. That's kind of like the day-to-day life summary of it, basically.
Yeah. To finish off my thing, so I'd work, read or like learn something, go back and forth. I'm almost also taking like lectures on this like lecture app. Random things like Buddhism, mathematics and philosophy, just like whatever. It's psychology. I did a 101 class. So that stuff, and then around like right after dinner time, like 6:30, I'll smoke, and then I'll work. And it's like when I smoke and I make music, it's like a different perspective. Like when you're sober, you look at it this one way. You're working on something, and sometimes I'll smoke. I'll just like see it for what it is, like immediately. I'll be like, "Yo, this is great," or like, "There's clearly a problem here. I can't believe I didn't see this earlier." But as soon as I get high, like creative juices start pumping, just in a different way. So, but that'll be my day to day. I'll smoke and then work. I take some time off at night. But I work through the night mostly.
So when
Go to the gym.
Yeah. So like, when do you feel like you actually have your creative juices going, when you smoke or not smoke?
Usually when I'm high, it's more. But I come up with ideas when I'm sober too. But
yeah, but like, do you like? But I do know like some people when they do get high on marijuana, they have like different some people they think differently. I would say they become a lot more imaginative.
Yeah.
I would say.
I can see the images in my head. They just appear for me. Like kind of.
Like you can see the vision.
Yeah. Right. Especially if it was shrooms too. That's when you really be seeing it.
Yeah, I've never done it.
You haven't done them?
No, I don't have a plan on it though. I feel like
you don't plan on it.
No.
Oh, I mean, if you take a small amount, it won't really affect you. For me, I feel like shrooms it's just like it increases your creativity, like the imagination. Like shrooms hallucinations, right? As if you take like a bunch. If you take a little bit, it's like your imagination's better, and it's like life is more vibrant, and it's like you're happier. It's kind of a vibe. I don't do them that often, but they definitely have their time and place. I feel like, but Yeah, yesterday in the concert, I was telling a story about my senior week. Me and three buddies, we went to the Science Center 360, and it was senior week, so we smoked marijuana in the back of the classroom, and the next day they had a final exam. I don't know if it's stunk or not. I wasn't taking the final, but they had a final exam at 8 a.m. We tried to keep it nice in the back. Hopefully it didn't smell the whole room.
Oh my gosh. Imagine if everyone was sitting there for the final exam, like,
yeah, the person sitting in the back,
like,
yeah.
Hey, it smells so funky.
Mm-hmm. But like during that time we were like freestyling, right? They're like, yo, Frank, freestyle. I'm like, okay, we're. So I start freestyling. I'm like, I'm doing okay, and like I hit the bowl in the middle of my freestyle. I can make it smooth too. I was like freestyling. I like said something about hitting the bowl, and I hit the bowl, and then my freestyle got substantially better. And I like started rapping about how like a professor that is giving like a girl a better grade because of an obvious reason, but like it was funny, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That type of thing.
Yeah, I do like how a lot of your lyrics are more humorous.
Mm-hmm.
Well, have you ever thought of like having like serious songs about like some of the problems that are occurring?
Well, I have the song Sustainability, which is you've heard it.
I have.
Have you?
No.
It's a kind of serious song, and it it gives you like sustainable advice, like plastic's bad, don't eat beef, paint your roof white and reflect the light. But also have like a big part about like peeing in the sink, to, like save water. It saves 3 gallons per flush. I would pee in the sink in my senior year just because like it was a good angle. But now my sink at home is not a good angle, so I just do the if it's yellow, let it mellow method now.
I thought you just go. Don't you? Wouldn't this be better just do it in the shower?
I do it in the shower. Some people don't do that though.
Some people just don't do it well because it can stink your shower.
Yeah, if you're peeing on the wall, pee on the drain. Don't pee everywhere. Like, don't be. Yeah, no. If you're peeing in the sink, pee down the drain.
Yeah, they usually go in the drain, but
Yeah.
but you do save a lot of water when you do that.
Yeah, 3 to 5 gallons. Like these toilets here at Clarkson, probably 5 gallons. I feel like they got like bigger capacities.
I mean,
obviously Potsdam's not really a place where like water is such a big issue. There's actually too much of it.
I mean, there is problems with the Racket River.
Yeah,
it is pretty dirty.
It's dirty.
Yeah, it's the dirty Racket.
Is it dirty though?
I mean,
it's definitely got microplastics in it.
It has a lot of beer cans for the Float Fest.
Yeah, that's only downstream from Clarkson though. The beer cans start downstream from Clarkson. Everything upstream is clean. I wonder what happened.
Well,
yeah, Float Fest.
Float Fest. I mean, I participate in Float Fest actually.
I did once.
Yeah. I mean, will I do it again? No. But it has always been a problem with the town. Like, the town always complains about it because it's just so much garbage
yeah.
that just goes down the drain.
Not great.
No, it really isn't
Bad
great.
look for the university.
No, it really isn't a good look. You can't, and you just there's so much beer that's just going down the rack.
You drink it, or you're saying full beer cans sometimes too. Sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, just anything just goes in there. They just leave just anything there. It's just not good for the environment. That's why Clarkson's trying very hard to
Stop Flow Fest.
Yes.
No more Flow Fest.
They're trying to end Flow Fest. Well, I mean, that's gonna be hard though. You can't get it's like they're like, we're gonna stop this, and be like, let's just make another event on the same day as Flow Fest. To like try to they're trying to
distract the attention
for it, but people are gonna know it's gonna happen anyways. It's just how college students are gonna college student.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what was one thing you did miss from Clarkson University though?
Except for Robro.
For Robro, yeah, I'll say like, you have any like professor like inspired that like gave you a lot of inspiration?
I don't know if I had like a professor that gave me inspiration. There's like professors that taught me the skills that they were teaching in a great way, and I had immense respect for them, and like they helped me do what I wanted to do by like teaching me really well. I don't know if like they inspired me, but probably the thing I miss most about Clarkson is like living in the dorms, having people around all the time. Like right now, it's like I wake up and I go to my mom's basement and I start recording music. It's like it's cool, like I'm making good music or whatever, but you
miss the community.
I miss the community for sure. That's really it. Yeah.
So like, is there a community where so like I forget what town
It's called Springville. It's near Buffalo.
Springville. Well, yeah. Is there like any sense of community in Springville, or not really?
Not for me.
It's very non-existent.
I live like 6 minutes away from the town. Very rural, country-ish area. So.
But they don't do like anything for the town events or like.
I'm sure there is. I'm just not involved. I could be, I guess. I probably should be, but I don't want to live in Springville very much longer. I'm living with my mom right now. I'm trying to get out ASAP.
I mean, you need your own independence.
Mm-hmm.
So what's next for you? So you want to move down south, or just like you want to stay in the New York area?
I like the cold, bro. I like the cold. New York area, probably not. My top 2 cities right now: Seattle, Boston. Because they got the nice weather, in my opinion, and they're bustling cities. But the plan right now is I'm gonna make an album that I'm happy with, put it out, and obviously, like music, there's so much music being made every day, right? And there's a lot of good music, but the difference between good music and music that is heard, or like, there's a lot of good music, but there's the difference between good music and popular music is that people are listening to it, but you can't listen to music if you don't know about it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the album, release it. It's probably not gonna do so many numbers, probably not, unlikely, but unless things couldn't go viral, like that's always a chance, but you don't bank on that. So my plan is release the album, then I get an engineering job, and use the engineering money to like promote the music.
That's a good plan.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like, are you gonna go with the more it's a lot of artists, I would say. Do you plan on just putting out music to put out music, or do you wanna? So like YoungBoy, like I know.
No.
Okay, YoungBoy puts out a lot of music, but he puts out so much that something's gonna hit.
Right.
Like
yeah,
I obviously.
When was the last time though?
What? That he has a hit?
Yeah.
He does numbers on YouTube, so
he does numbers on YouTube for sure. He's probably doing well.
Yeah. I don't listen to YoungBoy, but like I do know like.
I used to. He's oversaturated now.
Yeah.
I can't listen to another album.
Yeah, but everyone was bashing him at first though when he first dropped. But like he would just continuously make music to a point where
it's oversaturated.
Well, it's oversaturated, but he gets numbers, so he's gonna have one hit that everyone's gonna listen to, or one of it's gonna end up on TikTok or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
But like he doesn't. He just doesn't have. He has a don't care attitude. But I was wondering if you're gonna do that or you want to. Take
I'm gonna
time.
be the exact opposite, probably.
You want to be the exact opposite.
I'm gonna release music that is quality and that I have put a lot of work into, and it's not gonna be oversaturated.
Yeah, I was just curious for more your thought. Is it gonna be more of things that happen at Clarkson, or are you gonna go in a different direction?
I feel like the only reason I would make another Clarkson song is if I was like invited back for another concert. But at this point, I'm definitely probably not going to make anything Clarkson related because it's a small fan base to like try to get into.
I mean, it's a fan base of 3,000.
Yeah, it's good. It's good, but there's other things. There's other things, bigger, relatable, more relatable things for more people.
Yeah. So like, it is good you have like your good themes. A lot of your music is very clean and. Mm-hmm. It pretty much shows off the real Frankus. Before I never asked, why did you used to be Frank McDangus? You changed to Frank Unify. Why the name change?
Why the name change?
Why Frank Unify?
So Frank McDangus, a name I got in high school. I think it's a little bit immature sounding potentially. I just felt like I wanted a name with more longevity. Like when I'm 30, but I still want to be Frank McDangus. And then the other thing is like dank is actually like a low level swear word. And obviously, as you mentioned, I don't use vulgar language. I get my message across without it, so it wouldn't make sense to have a swear word in my name.
Yeah.
But Frank Unify, because my initials have always been FU. Shout out my dad for that one. So I want to keep that with Unify. And then my music is mostly positive. I'm not promoting like conflict or division, but it's like peace and positivity. So that's where Unify bit comes in.
You gotta bring people together.
Bring people together, man. Why take them apart?
No, we gotta bring in the peace.
Mm-hmm.
But your lyrics do that. You try to bring in the peace.
Yeah, I'm thinking Frank McDangus might make a comeback though.
Yeah, Frank. You gonna do a Frank McDangus freestyle?
Maybe something like that. I
You
don't know.
if you can, if you said it was a high school, if you got a high school, I think you can make a high school, just
Well,
not a high school.
I feel like Frank's Bananas would be the songs that I am just like only being funny and I'm swearing on. You know what I mean? Like that would be Frank's Bananas, and Frank Unify would be like real music and can be funny, but it like has a deeper meaning than just being funny.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like I'll probably do that. But
Yeah.
we'll
So,
see.
so I guess that's a good part to what you want to do now. So a lot of your music now is just you want to be, because a lot of, like Robro is like a funny song.
Yeah. And
So
I took the swear words out for the concert.
Yeah.
Or the remake.
And now what you're doing now is you want to have your music be a lot more meaningful, have different themes and everything.
Not really though. Like
Not really?
I like that. I like to have meaningful music, but I like to have Robro too.
Yeah.
And I think Robro has meaning. Because Robro's very cool.
It is
It's a very
cool.
cool place.
It is cool though. I do love me some Robro.
Mm-hmm. But I want to do both. I don't want to, whatever I feel in that moment. It's like, do I want to be funny? Do I want to say some real stuff? I want to have the ability to do both.
Yeah. I'm just curious. So have you almost done with your album?
The songs that I performed at Springfest were the only songs I've done.
I know, but like you said that you want to make your album. Like
It's not very close.
not very close.
No. I was just grinding for Springfest. Like, I just got everything done in time. Like, I finished the last song 3 weeks before the concert. And then, it takes time to release, so...
Yeah, and you still have beef with I tried getting your stuff on Spotify, but Spotify's been...
I don't understand why. I sent it to them, and then it didn't go up. And I emailed my guys, I'm like, yo, it didn't go up. And they're like, okay, we're gonna redeliver it. Redelivery hasn't happened yet. I emailed them again, they're like, we're gonna redeliver it. Hasn't happened yet. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna figure it out. It's like, it made me like sad. I was like, yo, I'm gonna release my music. Springfest is gonna be great. And then like, it's not on Spotify. I'm just like,
I mean, it's on Apple Music, SoundCloud, and YouTube, so you have at least
I
like...
don't know if it is actually on SoundCloud. Frank's McDankus is.
I mean, it does...
Is Frank Unify on SoundCloud? Do you know?
I thought it was.
Okay.
When I looked on your page to listen to music, I would just go... I mean, my first thing was I just go on YouTube.
Right.
I don't know. I don't have SoundCloud myself.
Okay.
I checked Spotify first. I didn't see it. Then I went on your page on Instagram. Then I just clicked on your link and then just went to YouTube and just on YouTube basically.
Yeah. One day, the top link of that will say Spotify.
It will be Spotify. You just
Hopefully
got
it's tomorrow. That'd be nice.
Yeah, it will be tomorrow though.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as we are pretty much closing in a bit on the end of the Easy Show. Do you have any final before I go? Before we close off, so like, what are your plans basically? What's next for Frank Unify?
Album, engineering job, promote the music. That's the plan moving forward.
What's the plan?
No timeline on it really. Just like do what's right in the moment. Like I'll play it by ear.
Will you have any other like hobbies or any other readings you want to look into? I mean,
what's the next thing to learn?
Yeah, what's the next thing you want to learn?
I'm curious about Indian history because I don't know very much about it, but I didn't find a good podcast on it. I'm gonna do the history of England. Because the history of England is kind of the history of the world. At some point it is.
I mean,
colonization.
They did blow at 13 colony lead. To the colonists.
0 to 13 lead.
Yeah, they lost. They lost to their own colonists and the French
Mm-hmm.
in the Revolutionary War. And then
Great War.
It was a great war. It's a great war for the United States of America. That's how it came to be.
You like the Constitution? The pursuit of happiness?
Yeah, there's a pursuit. There's some things you probably should change. Maybe.
You have something in mind?
No. I mean, there's just some things where, like, there's a lot of debate on it. I don't want to really go into it, but...
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's next for me. I was super happy to do the concert yesterday. It's unfortunate that you missed it, because there was a lot of good moments. There was also hecklers, and they distracted me at times. And so there was low moments. Bumpy moments, but overall it was good.
So yeah, how'd you handle you shake it off basically?
Well, there was one guy, he was like heckling me. I was like, first off I was like, wait for Robro, And then I was like, oh, we got a rowdy crowd. We got a wily crowd. Unruly crowd. Unruly crowd.
The unruly crowd.
Which probably shouldn't be saying that. You make them more unruly, dude.
Nah, it's just Clarkson.
Yeah, I should have disciplined them. I was like, we need discipline.
You gotta control. You got to assert your concert presence. Like Tom Stott, usually there's a lot of performers that are really good like concert performers, and they like grow over time based for it. I know Dua Lipa used to be really bad at performing, and then she got a lot better as she did more concerts.
For my first performance, well, most people were telling me I was better than Sean Kingston. Everyone I talked to, I'm sure there's someone who thinks Sean Kingston was better, but for my first performance, I did.
From the videos,
bang up job.
From the videos I saw, it seemed like it was sensational. There were
sensational moments for sure.
There were some high moments.
There were some high moments, in my opinion.
Hopefully, if you can get the Robo Stewie to grow, that would be good.
I don't know the dance like that. Make a Instagram reel doing the Robo Stewie.
Yeah, we're gonna make the Robo Stewie. You'll probably see it the next time at Stewart's.
Yeah, do the Robo Stewie at Stewart's or at Robro.
Either one.
Could go either way.
Could go either way. I don't go to Robro as much, but next time I go to Robro, I'll probably do it. But I'm usually at Stewart's. Stewart's is just the place to be. You gotta get the milkshakes.
You gotta get some food after the bars, man.
Yep.
Rub up.
It's the only place you can go.
Yeah, literally.
Where am I gonna go? 7-Eleven?
Hyping it up, it's really the only place you can go.
I mean, where am I gonna go? 7-Eleven? No.
It's way out of the way. Stewart's is pretty good though. Stewart's great.
Stewart's is the way. They got the best food, best milk.
They had 3 cops there yesterday. I think people are rowdy after Springfest, maybe like stealing.
Oh, it happens.
Hanging out.
There's always stuff. People steal there like once a week.
Yeah?
Yeah. Someone took lighter food. There's that, and then someone stole brake fluid.
They sell that there?
No, not brake fluid. The windshield wiper fluid.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I don't know why I said brake fluid, but
I don't know why you even be stealing that stuff either.
I don't know why either. What am I gonna do with it? So I don't know about a car, and was like, yeah, I'll just take it. But college students will be college students. Clarkson students are going to Clarkson student.
Did you hear that I did a Mark Christensen diss track yesterday?
Dang.
You didn't hear that?
Oh, I didn't hear that. That's actually a great surprise.
It was a great surprise until you weren't there to see it.
I know.
Unfortunately.
But I would have.
Yeah, everyone was singing along with me, dude. I didn't realize, bro, like, I didn't know Mark Christensen, he was starting to get, like, a bad reputation.
He's not a bad guy to talk to.
I like Mark Christensen.
He's a good guy to talk to him. Actually, he was, I did talk to him, but trying to get him on a future show on the podcast.
How'd that go?
He depends on his schedule, but yeah, he's open to it.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a good guy to talk to. Clarkson's just going through a lot of changes, and
yeah, I mean,
someone's gonna get flagged. So if someone's gonna get flagged, it's Mark.
Right.
When you have a lot of change going on, it's just when people get mad, who do you blame? Well, there's someone that they say that's that guy we gotta blame, man. It's Mark, unfortunately.
Well, it's like he hopped onto a sinking ship.
Yeah.
Like Tony Collins, the other captain, jumped off when it was $16 million in debt.
Yeah.
Now you're the captain of a ship with 3 holes in it.
Yeah, and then
good luck, bro.
You're like, fix it.
Yeah.
And then if
people are mad when it's not fixed.
Yeah, well,
don't be mad at me.
They're like,
the other guy.
Well, because what are you gonna do? They're not gonna be mad at.
Collins was so charismatic. How can you be mad at it?
Yeah. Well, he would show up to the games, but then then when Mark goes, he would just go. He would walk around and he'll go to the band section, and then he'll give him the triangle, and then he'll just hit the triangle boop, boop, boop. What would he do do the performance?
Are you saying that's hype or no?
To be honest, I think if I don't know. I'm not the pep band is they're better pep bands. I think that's the best way.
They're better pep bands.
There are better pep bands. But yeah, I don't know. I would like to see him doing some sort of student oriented events. He did have a good thought though. We had the eclipse on Monday.
Yeah.
He was thinking of making it as a holiday. It's a good way to at least get the community and people together, which is a good idea.
Yeah, my girlfriend's school had off. Did you guys have off?
No, we had class until 11, but then we had the rest of the day off. But we had this huge event though.
That's cool.
Cool.
He's smart for that.
No, it was good. It was a great decision to do that. It's just a good way to just people unwind. because the
so
late March,
cool.
the April.
It was so cool.
Yeah,
I love that.
It's like one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Yeah. It goes in the top 5. It's gonna be an all-time memory in the cabinet.
I remember the whole day.
I'm never gonna forget it.
Oh, I remember gonna forget it. I was eating chips. I was eating salt and vinegar Lay's. When seeing the eclipse. Beautiful. But if they had a holiday for it here, that would do wonders. They just do that. Like, I think hopefully they do is more student oriented events, and just keep people like motivated to do things.
Yeah, just like break up the rigmarole a little bit.
Yeah,
have a little bit of fun in between
like,
all this studying.
Yeah, because a lot of people when they go to Clarkson, they get very stressed when it comes to work, and eventually there's like when the weekend comes, there isn't really a lot going on. It's either I'm gonna stay in my room, play video games, go out, or go to the gym. Like there isn't
or just do drugs.
That too.
It's not a great option.
No,
it's fun.
I gave 4 options, and some people might not even do any of those options.
If you don't do any of the options, you're contributing probably to the 8th ranked depression.
Yeah.
Universities.
Yeah, it is also ranked number 24 in worst food. By U.S. That's great.
World News.
Yeah, the U.S.
News.
Using colleges.
Yeah.
It was on the TikTok page. They had the top 25, and then Clarkson was number 24. Surprisingly, Fordham's worse.
Florida?
And Providence College.
Oh.
Yeah. Funny fact, actually.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So we have better food at Providence College.
Our food's getting better as well.
I think I like Shields. Shields' food is really good. I wish they changed the time for it. They should not close at 4. They should close 6 or 7. It's kind of like an inconvenience. But I think they are making strides. I hopefully for upcoming classes they do a lot more. Hopefully they just do a lot more student involvement. They need students to just look forward to something that's not the 4 thing we just mentioned beforehand.
Right.
I mean, you could make a diss track. Hopefully. You think Mark Hurst is gonna write a diss track back though?
I'm probably gonna email him to see what he thinks. I don't know if he's heard, because I told people after, I was like, if you guys see Mark Christensen around campus, give him a treat if he's been a good boy, Brayden's day. Because the diss track was basically about him being a dog.
Yeah.
Because he messed up a picture at my graduation. In short, it's on my LinkedIn. He held my diploma backwards, and it looked ridiculous. I was like, bro, this picture is my graduation photo. Why did you embarrass me for it? I'm writing a diss track.
Oh my God.
And I said that in my LinkedIn post, bro. I was like, P.S. I'm writing a diss track. Mark Christensen diss track coming soon. He liked my LinkedIn post.
Oh my God.
It's he gave me his blessing to do it. So if he's going to ask me to write a diss track, I'm obviously going to do it.
Mark Christensen.
You probably thought I was capping.
I would love to hear Mark Christensen rap. Him rapping, I think, would be funny. If you guys had a rap battle.
You think he could do it?
You got emo.
Huh?
You got emo.
I'll email him.
Yeah, emo. If we make this happen, I would actually come back for it. If it happens after graduation and it's a fall fest and they brought you back and then they have Mark, you'd be they have the rap battle of the century and they promote as Mark versus Frank Unify, I would go up personally for that. I would.
I would go. If I was not even Frank Unify, I would go. If the president's having a rap battle with a student or whatever, that'd be sick.
Oh my gosh. I want to see Mark Christensen.
You think he has the confidence, dude?
I think he does. I think he
does.
I would give him a chance.
I'd give him a shot.
Well, some people can be surprised with many different things. I can be pleasantly surprised, or I can just expect what I'm going to expect. So, I'm going to take the first option. I'm going to see what he can do. You got to give him a chance. Mm-hmm. We gave Chance the Rapper a chance, and he was good, and then he wasn't good. But we gave him a chance.
Chance the Rapper.
Chance the Rapper. Give him a chance. The Rapper. Chance the Rapper for Mark Christensen. Well, I would rather give Mark Christensen a chance, though. Well, yeah. Any shouts you have for the show today?
Shout out my mom for keeping me holed out.
Shout out to the moms.
Shout out to mom. You gotta love your mom. You gotta love your mom. If you don't love your mom, she probably did something bad to you.
You already did. Alright, shout out to the dads.
Shout out to the dads. Yeah. Some dads are cool.
There's some cool dads. Shout out to the grandparents as well.
R.I.P.
Yep. Anyway, I are serious shout outs though.
I got nothing. I mean, shout out Clarkson. Shout out James Mira for asking me to come up for Springfest. Shout out Sean Kingston for being an absolute. I'm not gonna say anything. Yes.
Yeah,
no, I don't have any shout outs.
Yeah, you no more shout outs? Oh, you're gonna shout out your girlfriend?
I wasn't gonna plan on it.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I will say though, as we are closing in, I want to thank Frank Unify for being on the show. Though it was an excellent podcast. I learned a lot about you, the origins of Frank, from Frank Springfest to Frank Unify
and beyond.
Yes.
Let's see what happens. Okay, shout out my girlfriend. I feel bad.
Yeah.
She DJ'd for me yesterday.
She did?
Yeah. Yeah. She came out for Tinder, but you know when I said like you match.
Yep.
And she matched with me. It was pretty cool.
That's
and I
cool.
was like, guys, I matched with her. And then people were like, and I was like, no, seriously, guys, I matched with her. Everyone's like, and people were doing hearts in the back, like, yay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So shout out her. She
Shout
made
out.
the experience cool too.
Go to DJ.
Huh?
Go to DJ.
Good DJ. Good
DJ.
DJ.
Go to DJ.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. Well, I want to thank you again, Frank, for being on the
No
show.
problem, thank you.
It was beautiful. Well, I learned a lot about you. Learn about what you're doing now. Hopefully, the next time you come, we'll definitely have a podcast. I probably won't be on it because I'm graduating in a month. But there'll be somebody here. It's great to at least learn about what's going on with Frank Unify and what direction you're going to onwards. And hopefully with your first album, we don't know what's gonna come out though, but I know when it comes out, you're gonna
Just
put.
follow me
I
on
know.
Instagram, you'll see.
Yeah,
Frank
yeah.
Unify.
Oh, you should. You should say your at to all
Frank
us.
Unify.
Frank Unify. At Frank Unify on Instagram. And you can
I'll
look it
keep
up
you
on
posted.
YouTube. And be on YouTube. It is on YouTube as well. Hopefully on Spotify.
Soon.
To be announced.
Yeah.
But you can see it, watch on all platforms though. But this is the BC show on 91.1 FM D Source, streaming on YouTube as well through the WTSC YouTube page. I want to thank all the listeners for listening on 91.1 FM and on YouTube. I appreciate everything you guys do. Shout out to Frankus McDakis, Frank Unify, and shout out to everyone else. But thank you to everybody. I hope everyone has a excellent Sunday. I know it is pretty sunny. I mean, it was unfortunately had a rainy weekend, but hopefully it's great that it's going to be a nice sunny day here.
Yes.
But tune in on Tuesday as we have another guest. What will be the topics? I have no idea. You just pretty much got to listen in to find out what's going on, basically. But it is the BC show on 91.1 FM. Again, I want to thank Frank Unify for being on the show, and hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.
Peace.